It's winter time again in Minnesota, and it's time for Stories for the Season. Hello, I'm your impromptu host, Leroy Harris from the Ulm Public Library, and we're very grateful to partner with NUCAT, the State Street Theater Company, the Brown County Historical Society, and the Grand Center for Arts and Culture. Each year in Stories for the Season, we bring you a selection of stories and vignettes related to winter and the holiday season that center around the theme. You may notice I'm not in the library at the moment. I'm actually over at the Grand Center for Arts and Culture, and we're very excited because our theme this year, Holiday Recipes, will involve us using the Grand's kitchen. We hope you enjoy the different segments about holiday recipes taken from old cookbooks in the archives of the Historical Society. There are lots of interesting directions and quirks, as well as some small stories to go along with them, and we'll be doing taste tests of a lot of the recipes too. We hope you enjoy this year's Stories for the Season.
Hello and welcome to Stories of the Season. I am Lori Jule, and this recipe is from Muriel Jeske of New Ulm. This is Jule Kake, and it is a Christmas bread. It has 6 cups of flour, which is a lot of flour. It has 3/4 cups sugar. So the sugar to flour, it's really not very sweet. 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom. Cardamom may not be your favorite in your family, so you can always switch it out for some cinnamon or maybe some nutmeg. It's just 1/4 teaspoon, so give it a try. You might like it. You'll sift all of those dry ingredients into a large bowl and then make a well in the middle. And in that well will go a cup of raisins and a cup of cherries or other mixed dried fruits. You might try apricots, that might be nice in this one, or dates might also be a good one. And I wish I would have chopped all of my fruit because some of the pieces of cherry were a little bit large in the final buns. You can also choose to add nuts if you'd like, totally optional. Ones that I think would go well in this would be pecans or walnuts. Then you add 2 cups of scalded milk, and be cautious about scalding the milk. You have to stand at the stove and stir it constantly to make sure that it doesn't boil. And then once it has gotten to be that just before boiling, you set it off to the side and let it cool down. And that's really important because you don't want to add it to the beaten egg and have it cook the egg. Then it asks for 1 cake of compressed yeast. I wasn't able to find that, but we did get just a normal packet of yeast, and that you can bloom in a 1/2 cup of warm water, and then add a 1/2 cup of melted butter. Mixing was the hardest part, so I was able to use a KitchenAid style mixer, but otherwise it's just a lot of flour to get mixed through. So make sure to scoop all the way to the bottom of the bowl if you're doing it by hand. After it's mixed, you want to grease a large bowl and then put the whole batter in there in order for it to wait and rise, doubling in size before you take it further. On the recipe itself, it says you can form this into 2 round breads and place them in 2 pie pans. So that's what's recommended, but I chose to make them into little buns and then place them on a cookie sheet, not quite touching each other in the shape of a Christmas tree, in order to just have it be a little bit more festive for the holiday season. Ways of topping this that might be fun. You could take a little icing in green or white and drizzle it all over. And then you can do a little topping of some flaked coconut if your family likes that, and just kind of sprinkle it over to look like snow. Or you might do a little bit of some shimmery, fun Christmas toppings as well. So I think we're ready to taste. Come on in. Let's give this a try.
All right.
So this is Jule Kake.
Jule Kake. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's good. It's a little dense, but it's not too sweet. I think the fruit really brings that up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I think you said apricots. Apricots would be really good.
I think they would be.
Yeah.
And maybe a little pecan or something, a little crunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would give some differences in texture there. It's really good. Okay, awesome. Give it a try.
Enjoy Jule Kake.
We hope you're enjoying this year's Stories for the Season, a collaboration between the Ulm Public Library, NUCAT, the State Street Theater, the Grand Center for Arts and Culture, and the Brown County Historical Society. This year, we'd also like to give a special thank you to the Friends of the Ulm Public Library for providing all the ingredients for the recipes that we tried out. And if you'd like to try them for yourself at home, give it a go. See how they work for your holiday party.